Stock Talk. This is your host, Scott. Hope you had a good day in the market. Market was down over 500 points today. Red across the board. Just not a good day in the market as far as selling anything. Plenty of opportunities to buy today. We did have some orders out there. We'll talk about those as we talk about our portfolio. Uh, Very few green ones, but we'll talk about those as well. Novavax actually held up in the green today, so that was a good thing to see. Um, but let's go ahead and take a look at our portfolio and take a look at what's going on in the after hours, and then we'll just talk about what we're going to do tomorrow. Okay, so let's jump over to that right now. All right, so here's our portfolio. As you can see, we got a lot of red in the portfolio. We got a few green. Our green ones, GBTC, that's our Greystone Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. So that's was up. That's been up a couple of days in a row now. Novavax did manage to hold it into the green. You see here it did dip down into the red area for a little while, but it fight its way back. Still had pretty good volume on Novavax today. We'll go ahead and pull that up. Look, you said 24 million shares. It opened at 39.32. Did get as low as 37.40 today, but it did fight its way back to close at 40.62. So you see here, or 40.67, and then after hours down a quarter. Probably not a whole lot of volume with that. I haven't even checked the volume on that, but not much going on there other than the fact that it was able to hold. There was a presentation today. I think Thursday and Friday is going to be the tell there on how well it's going to hold up. Watch the volume. As the volume gets lower, it's going to have probably a harder time staying in the green. But there's a lot of people that's supporting it now, so it may just do that. So, but if there's going to be a pullback, it's going to be when this volume dies off. Okay. Let's see here. EXAS has also been on a tear here lately. It's been green. You can see here we did sell out of that one not too long ago, and we'd been holding it since the drop, and it's still going a little bit. So it's strong. As far as our losers today, probably the biggest loser here is the ACB that did a 12-for-1 reverse split. That one's still falling. It's a falling knife. I wouldn't touch that right now with a 10-foot pole. Cliff, the steel mills, the steel companies today took some hits, 7% off of both of those. That one and X. I'll probably add to my X in my cash account if it gets down below 7 again. And our DIA, SPY, QQQ, VTI, all those were in the red. And our airlines also took a pretty good hit, Delta especially, 7%. Do want to take a look at these charts here. I want to show you something with the charts. We'll pull up a 6 month chart on that. Let's see, hang on just 1 second. 6 month chart on Delta. I was looking at this earlier. When we had the big Corona scare, it sold off down here right around this 21.51 level, and now we're sitting at 19.41. Now I did have orders out today trying to cost average these a little bit, and I did miss that. I had an order out there, I think at 19, I think it was 19, yeah. It got down to 19.09, didn't pick up my order. And also on the Southeast, I had an order out there, didn't pick that up either. So I was trying to cost average those a little bit. I wanted to notice that we are even below the initial fall. So this thing has gone down since then. Of course, there hadn't been any kind of good news for the airlines. But I just find it hard to believe that there's not going to be people flying around in these airplanes at some point in time, especially after there's a vaccine. So, and that could be, another year or so. But hey, I've got a year. I'm going to be retired a lot longer than a year, I hope. So I'm buying these, and I'm going to cost average these things because I've got confidence that they're going to come back. So that's the way I do things. I don't wait till they get to the very bottom. We've been buying this one a little while since the fall, so I'm not sure where We're actually in, I think we're down a good bit right now on these things. That's why I want to cost average them. So, and I have been, but they keep falling. So we're going to keep adding to them, and I hope we have a nice little amount of shares by the time these things start to turn. Uh, and I want you to look here. These stocks, this stock here was running high 50s, $60 a share before the fall. And I just have a hard time to believing that this thing is not going to get somewhere close to there. I mean, if you look, let's just pull up a chart here, the 5-year chart. If you look at a 5-year chart on these things, you're looking at $36 is the low, okay? 36.75. If we get back up to that point, we're going to be making some good money. All right, so, but I still think we can get to these levels here, 45, 50. Let's just say these levels here, look at 49 to $50. I mean, I just find it hard to believe that we're not going to get there at some point in time. Okay, same goes for our southeastern. Let me pull that back up here. LUV, Southwest. I'm sorry, Southwest Airlines. Same deal. Let's go ahead and pull up the 5-year chart and get there. This one is lower than it was at the initial fall. And then you go back to looking at bottoms here, $37, and you get back over here and some of the bottoms there, $47. And then you get up to some high levels, 57, 62, 65. I mean, I like these two airlines. I know Delta had a lot of cash on hand, so that's one reason I picked them. Southwest Airlines, I've flown them, and I really like their customer service, the way they do things. And I've always wanted to own them, but they were always too high when I would look at them. And so I'm glad I'm able to get this opportunity now. And I really believe that down the road, these two will be big winners. And so we're gonna add to them. We're gonna keep adding to them. That's my game plan with those. Let's go ahead and look in what's going on in our market tonight. So let's go ahead and do it. Dow futures is actually just turned green. I was looking at it earlier. It was a little on the red side, but looks like we're getting a little green there. I think this is just a due pullback. I mean, it's been a tough go here the last couple of days. Today was a rough day for the portfolio, but you got to expect that when the thing's running like it was. Looking at Asia's red across the board. Let's take a look at our oil. They're edging higher. The surprise U.S. stock drawdown, so that doesn't hurt any. But I did fill up tonight, and the gas still did not go up any from the last time I bought. I don't think, but I don't know where it is, how much it is where you're at, but it's $1.38 a gallon here. So that's not too bad. I don't mind getting gas for that. That's not bad at all. So that's kind of what we're looking at there, is just hopefully we'll start out tomorrow a little bit better than today. I'd like to start in the green and stay in the green. I'd like to finish the week strong. But hey, we're at 40% cash. I checked that before I got online here. 40% cash. So we're ready for any kind of bargains. If those airlines drop tomorrow, I'll be all over them again. They just didn't make my prices today. I was thinking maybe we're going to have a pullback this whole week. So I was putting some pretty good low prices on them. And if they got there, they got there. If they didn't, they didn't. So, and they didn't. So that's okay. I'll be trying again tomorrow. That's why I get this cash on the sideline. Those I don't mind adding to. I'm not going to be adding to a whole lot of other things. Got MPC at some point. I might add a little bit more there. Probably done cost averaging on U.S. Steel. May add some to the Cliff. But those I think will be back one day once we get an infrastructure bill or something like that. So those are long term. I'm not expecting to turn those around anytime soon. So any money that I put into those are going to be probably some money that's tied up for a while. So I got to be careful with that. I don't want to get all loose change tied up, so I can't trade. That's a bad position to be in, because if you're in a position like that and the market goes down, you're more or less trapped unless you want to sell for a loss, and I don't do that. So, all right. Anyway, I hope you have a great day tomorrow. I hope it's a better day in the market. Stay safe, and we'll check back in with you sometime later this week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click this right here and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day. Bye.